right, you guys, we're gonna do shoulder workout today, so we're just gonna warm up our upper body first. Let's reach to one side, reach to the other, reach. I'm gonna try to pre-record these videos because I don't know what happened last week with the live, and I don't want that to happen again. So here we are. I'm not really in the mood to work out, I'm gonna be honest, but we're doing it anyway. We're gonna do stuff we don't wanna do. That's part of being an adult. I don't feel like working and I still work, so that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. All right, we just twist. A lot of times I don't feel like working out, but I want to be strong, I want to be healthy. All right, we're gonna start off with light weights first, warm up a little bit. Maybe I'll grab these fives. We're gonna start with lateral raise first. We will go out to the side, we're just warming up. Let's just do 10 to warm up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna take 2-second break. We're gonna warm up like with every exercise with this, and then we'll get into like lifting a little heavier. So we're just gonna do one set of everything to warm up, then we'll get into the real exercises. Okay, we're gonna start down here at the bottom. And we're gonna do 10 times like this. Upright row. 2, 3, 4, forgot to turn on the fan. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm so glad school started though, because I was going a little crazy. He was in camp most of the summer, but then the last 2 weeks he's been home and trying to work with him home. It's just been like, I feel really guilty, I feel bad, but I'm like, I have to work. All right, we're gonna do shoulder press. We're just doing 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're not going to take a break, and we're going to go right into the bent over fly. We're just warming up. If I haven't said that 8,000 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Take a break. Take a little break. We're going to do front raise. Then we're going to start with our real weights. I didn't even put a water bottle next to me. That's all right. We'll survive. All right. The next one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why is this all of a sudden getting hard? 8, 9, 10. All right, we're gonna grab a little heavier weights, and we'll do our 3 sets of 10. But Isaac woke me up twice last night, and then the night before, I woke up at 3 a.m. and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I am dragging ass a little bit. I might take today to rest, we'll see. I have some calls later tonight, but for the most part, I do have a call in the morning, but I think that one will be quick. All right, we're gonna start, so I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna do the lateral raise. You got your heavier weights. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Take a break. All right, we're gonna do 2 more sets of 10. Maybe I will grab a water right here. Right here. But other than that, we got school tomorrow. My dad's coming back in town tomorrow. He's been out of town for 2 weeks. Because normally my dad helps me with my son a lot. Because if you don't know, Michelle's father passed away, so it's just me and my son. All right, we're gonna be here forever if I keep talking like this. Let's do our next set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, take a break. And I was talking to someone the other day and they're like, you're lucky you don't have to deal with his dad, that's a better situation, which we were still together when he passed. That's a better situation than co-parenting or divorce or fighting over custody. And what I really feel like about everybody's different situations and problems. Let's get through this next set before I go on and on. 1, I'll tell you guys that after. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh. All right, we'll do upright row next. With upright row, I feel like this one, you feel like you can go a little heavier, so try to go heavier if you can. But I feel like if everybody really put all their problems out on a table, that's what they used to say in AA, that you would take your problems back and you'd be happy with your problems versus somebody else's, which I think is true. I would rather be dealing with what I have to deal with than what other people have to deal with in their lives. We're gonna start the next set, I should say, because we've been going, and I'm starting to sweat. You know how I feel about sweating. You're gonna have to shower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I used to always record the workouts. I would do it live on my laptop and I'd record it on my phone, but then I stopped doing that. I feel like over the summer I just got, I don't know if it was like my phone didn't have the storage or like took so long to upload the videos. I was like, eh. And I still have some old ones I need to edit and upload. Whew. 2 more sets. 2 more sets. I'm hyping myself up to do this. All right, let's get our weights. Let's just bang it out. We got a few things we got to do. We want to have toned arms. We want to look good. Let's go. 1, 2, at least we're not doing like burpees. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we got one more set of those, right? I always forget to count, and then I talk too much, and then I don't know where we're at. But I think we did 2. Let's take 10 seconds to breathe. Let's take a deep breath in and out. In through your nose, out through your mouth. All right, let's do our next set. Last one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was just over at my dad's house he's out of town, so he wanted me to get the package I got delivered and put it somewhere. Like, no one would have even seen that tiny little package, but I got the package. Checked on the guinea pigs. they really have to be checked on like every day because they drink a ton of water and eat a ton of food. All right, why don't we do our bent over fly next? How does that sound? Does that sound like the best thing ever that we could do? Like the most fun, right? Okay. Whew. 5, 4. I would say get some lighter weights because these are tough. My whole body's sweating. I should have worn shorts. Am I negative Nancy today? That's what I feel like. We're bent over. We're trying to keep our back flat. We're going like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully I don't put you guys in a bad mood. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Isaac has been eating so much food. I just had to order more groceries. We've ordered groceries 3 times in the last week. This time I ordered 2 chicken tenderloin packets because I'll make that whole packet and then it's gone in a couple days. Last night he had 2 dinners of chicken and rice. Okay, 2 more sets. 2 more sets. Hey, at least I remember this time, right? Okay, let's get in position and hype ourselves up for these next 2 sets. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My birthday is in, I don't know, a week or so, and I'll be 35. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I was talking to a client the other day, and she was saying 35 is advanced maternal age. I'm like, advanced maternal age? Like if you're trying to have a baby. I'm like 35. Wow. I was thinking about maybe I should like freeze some eggs or something if I ever plan on having more kids. I don't know. Definitely would want to be in like a very long-term steady relationship to think about that. And have like a ton of money saved up for a nanny. Anyway, I'll be here all day talking if we're going at this pace. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These kill me. 9. Last one. 10. All right. But that's just crazy to me. And that's the one thing I think about in life. Like, not the one thing. I think about a lot of things. Whew, this almost killed me. But all we really have is our health, you know. Health and time. Those are things you can't really buy. All right, what are we doing next? I think we're gonna do a 3-way raise. As much as I don't wanna do it, I feel like we should do it. I think you should get a light, very light set of weights. Let's see how far we get with these. Let's take a second to breathe. I'm breathing hard, I'm out of breath. I'm talking too much. Let me show you what we're gonna do first. Then we'll take a little longer break, then we'll do it. We're gonna go out to the side, to the front, to the top, back down the exact same way. All right, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. These ones I'm gonna count for a row, not for fake this time, because these are deadly. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're not bad yet, maybe because I'm not using heavy enough. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, those weren't as bad. And I'm definitely not going up in weight though, because I'm not really feeling it today. And every time you work out, you're not going to feel the same. Just honestly. Some days you're going to be in a great mood, you're going to be able to lift heavy, you're going to feel strong. Other days you'll feel weak and tired, and everything will feel like extra pressure, extra stress to even do the exercises. And that's just the way life is. We don't wake up every day a 10 out of 10. Sometimes I wake up a 5 out of 10, a 2 out of 10, a negative. So what can you do? You just have to keep pushing towards your goals regardless how we feel. Okay, we're gonna do our next one. Yes, we are. And 5, 4, I'm really regretting not having that fan on. 3, 2, I'm gonna need a cold shower after this. 1. That was 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Oh man. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. Don't even think about it. Just do it. If I think about it too much, it hurts worse. Last one. Ugh. Sweat is dripping down my back into my leggings, in case you wanted those graphic details. I barely left my arm up. And speaking of health, take a 2-second break before we get to our last set. One of my old clients, I used to go to her house and train her back when I used to train in person, had to have this part of her leg amputated. She has kidney failure. It's just so sad to see that. And like, she's trying to get on the kidney transplant list, but your health has to be at a certain, like, I don't know, they check certain metrics for you to get on the list, and she hasn't been able to get up to that point yet. And that's just so devastating, and that gives me chills even thinking about it. Because health is all we freaking have, you guys. That's it. I want to be 80 and strong. I want to be 90 and strong. All right, last set of these. That was 1. 2, I want to be able to get up and down off the ground easily. 3, 4, 5. This will be the worst one we do today. We're almost done with it. 6, we only got 4 more. Don't even think about it. 7. After this, 2 more. Let's just do it. I'm starting to really feel it. Last one. Just go, push. Get it done with 10. Great freaking job. I'm surprised at myself even doing that, you guys. We got front raise and possibly shoulder press. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we feel. This is a quick workout. Quick, good, effective. I needed it. I didn't want to do it. I'm not going to lie, I was kind of dreading it. That's how I feel about a lot of things in life though, and I try to really work on my mindset with stuff. But like if I'm not getting good sleep, if I'm not eating properly, if I'm not doing self-care, it really all affects my mood really bad. I swear. I was gonna say more to that, but you know what? Let's not trauma dump completely on you guys today. Should we do the front raise or should we do shoulder press? I feel like both of them are gonna be so tough right now. Let's just do shoulder press. Let's get it done with. We're killing it, even when we don't want to. All right, we're doing 3 sets of 10. We're gonna start in 5, 4, 3. At least you guys know one thing that you'll know if you follow me and you watch me and you listen to me. At least I'm honest and I keep it real because life is hard sometimes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I know it will be harder if I'm overweight, if I have high blood pressure, if I have high cholesterol, if I have health problems, if I have diabetes. So it's like I have to choose my heart. It's hard to work out. It's hard to eat healthy sometimes. It's harder to be overweight, to feel like crap about yourself. And for me, this is just my opinion, when I eat like crap, I feel like crap. If I start my day with a bagel and cream cheese, cereal, a breakfast bar, which those never should have been invented. I feel like we invent all these things out of convenience and they're just terrible for us. All right, we got 2 more sets of those. They weren't terrible. We'll start in 5. We're only gonna do 1 more thing after this, you guys. After these 2 sets, we'll do 1 more exercise. Then we'll be freaking done. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I know a lot of people will see me and think, oh, you've never been overweight, you've never dealt with weight problems. Like there's been several times in my life I've been overweight. I'm 6.5 years sober from alcohol, so there was a lot of times that I tried getting sober and I would relapse, try to get sober again, relapse. And when I would get sober, I'd put on a ton of weight. Because you take away one bad habit, you replace it with another one, you're not really getting to the root issue, right? You're just replacing habits. Anyway, 40 pounds, 50 pounds, I gained 60 pounds when I was pregnant. Whoops. We got 1 more set of these. We can do it, and the next one's easy. We're just banging right through this. We'll see what the time is when we get all these done. I might throw some ab workouts in, we'll see. I'm not promising anything. Not today. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, those were getting really heavy at the end. We're gonna do our front raise. Let me take a peek at the time. I think we'll just do the front raise and then we'll be done. But honestly, I don't even remember what time it was when we started. So we'll do the front raise and we'll be done. I am sweating, I am out of breath. And on top of gaining 60 pounds when I was pregnant, I've had a ton of health issues, you guys, so I get like all the reasons of like why it's hard to work on your health, why you think why you think you're not losing weight, but I've never seen any bad side effects from exercise and eating healthy. With a ton of diets, I have seen bad side effects. All right, last set. We're gonna do both weights at the same time like this. We're gonna do 3 sets of 10, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, treatment 5 years ago. I had to have kidney surgery. I've had a C-section. I've had hormone issues. I've had thyroid issues. So I could use all those excuses of why I can't lose weight, why I can't work out. I'm a single mom. I'm a business owner. I work too much. Those should all be reasons why I have to take care of my health. Especially if you already have health issues. Like, I just don't even give myself the option. If you start giving, like, your mind will play tricks on you. Like, it really will. You cannot give yourself the option. I don't have to work out today. I'll push it off till tomorrow. It's not working. I'm not seeing results. You're not seeing results because you haven't been consistent enough. Whew! Shut up, Carrie. Just get this done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just realized on my phone I can see the time. All right, so we're good. We'll do one more of these. We'll stretch. We'll be done. But I just don't give myself the option. I just tell myself, like, exercise is life or death. Because for me, it really is. If I go back to using or drinking, I've overdosed several times. Like, I know I will die if I do that. So I just don't allow myself the option of not exercising, because that's what helps me stay happy, healthy, and a good mindset. I feel like I've rambled on more than we've talked, but it's one of those days. Last set. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If doing this bothers your back, you can bend your knees just a little bit. 9, 10. All right. I am freaking happy we're done with the weights. Let's just do a little bit of stretching. You can lift your arms after all that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Behind your head, crawl your fingers down your back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Oh my goodness. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's stand nice and wide. Let's put one leg down, the opposite leg. Opposite leg. That would be really tough. What am I even saying? One arm down, one arm up. 3, 2, 1. Slowly switch sides. 3, 2, 1. And you know what? I'm going to do the last one like this so I don't completely flash you. Legs wide. Hands touching the floor. 5. If you can't touch the floor, that's okay. Just reach as far as you can. Even if it's right here, just reach there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, goodness. All right, let's put one leg behind us. Even though we didn't work our legs, let's just do a tiny stretch with our legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. I'm about to go take a really quick shower, in case you guys needed to know that. 3, 2, 1. Great job. I will see you next week at the same time.